I was the only child of a single parent, mother, very career-minded. I was sort of an interloper in her life. When I was 16, I ran away from home for the first time. I don't have a criminal record. I don't have a juvie record. But I wasn't exactly a little angel either. When I turned 18, Mom packed me a suitcase and said, "Go away, don't come back." The first time I ran away, I went to LA. I wanted to be an actress. I wound up dancing and started doing dope. There's a lot that went on in my life that I'm just not in touch with. A lot of trauma. I allowed people to treat me, walk all over me, because I thought that was what I deserved. I really believed I could not do anything. When I first hit Hollywood, I wanted to be an actress. But I wound up just crawling in the gutter. I met Larry in San Francisco, and we were married about a year later. We had 7 really good years together. He was the one that helped me get off weed. Matt. He was the first person in my life that ever treated me with any kind of respect. Made me feel like I was worth anything. 7 years later, he was diagnosed with full-blown AIDS and told me that he had had a positive HIV test 2 years before he met me. Over the years, he pulled away. It was awful. It was really sad. Well, Larry passed away in '04, and I was kind of agnostic through all that, I mean, I knew Jesus existed. I knew God existed. I never doubted the existence of God. I doubted His love for me. I came out here for a visit. I stayed out here maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and by then I knew I wanted to come out here and live. I just fell in love with the place. So I went home, bought an old 1980 Ford van, loaded it up with everything that was precious to me, including 2 dogs, and headed for North Carolina. It took me 3 months to get here. Now, mind you, I have the worst sense of direction in the world. I don't know how I made it here. I do, but I mean, the same way I have flirted with disease and death all my life. Yet I'm disease-free. The fact that I'm here, the fact that I'm talking to you, is an absolute miracle. I was like one of those Christians where everything, was cool until something happened in my life, and then I was all, please help me, Jesus. But I always consistently felt like He wasn't there for me, like He hated me. And I couldn't understand. I thought He was punishing me by forcing me to live this life. I guess I really started on the right path the day I joined WCC. I've never felt loved before. I never felt like I had a home. I never felt like I belonged anywhere. But I got dropped in the middle of WCC, and it was all of a sudden, it was like, wow, I'm home. I do have a dream. I want to get my transportation situation fixed up so that I can go where I need to go. I want to go through the training programs. I want to apply to volunteer at Wilson Pregnancy Center. I had an abortion, and I believe that if there had been an older woman talking to me that told me that 40 years later I would still mourn that child, I may not have done it. I think about the child all the time. I ask the Lord to forgive me a million times. I have a lot of regrets, but Jesus reminds me that my past led me to where and who I am now. And I am so blissfully happy with where and who I am now. I'm not afraid of death. Not afraid of life anymore either. I'm happy. I am deeply and completely happy.